Crush It! Why Now is the Time to Cash In on Your Passion by Gary Vaynerchuk. Live your passion. This is the main message behind the teachings and advice in Crush It! Why Now is the Time to Cash In on Your Passion by Gary Vaynerchuk. Published in 2009, this self-help book is Vaynerchuk's first. The book is a charming mixture of personal anecdotes and advice tailored toward finding and monetizing your passions. Specifically, this book covers how to use the internet to create a personal brand centered around your passions. It emphasizes strongly the importance of passion. Vaynerchuk continually states that if you're not truly passionate about your work, you will not be able to be successful in what you're doing, saying that skills are cheap, passion is priceless. He lives and breathes this lesson, which is evident both in his background and in his book. Vaynerchuk is a popular internet persona, dripping with charm and charisma. Vaynerchuk was able to fully take advantage of the platforms that different social media sites provided and skyrocket his way to success. Before he was an internet persona or an author, however, Vaynerchuk was known for his expansion of his family's wine business. This expansion was his first foray into the world of the internet. He rebranded the shop and launched online sales, then began hosting an internet webcast surrounding wine. This webcast was hosted on YouTube, and this is where Vaynerchuk got his start in social media. Nowadays, Vaynerchuk is known for not only his knowledge of and passion for wine, but also for his communications company, called VaynerX, and for his writing. He has participated in multiple public speaking opportunities, and his following on social media has taken on a mentorship role, where Vaynerchuk coaches his followers on building their own success and happiness. Vaynerchuk focuses on this diverse background in Crush It!, interspersing his advice with anecdotes from his own life relating to his lessons. He uses his brand as a wine connoisseur as an example in many cases. Vaynerchuk gives 3 main lessons throughout his book, all inspired from his own journey into success. In order to profit from your passion, you have to turn yourself into a brand. Vaynerchuk speaks at length about the importance of branding yourself in relation to your passion. A brand is essentially your public image. Vaynerchuk emphasizes passion in this lesson. Your passion is what you build your brand around. In Vaynerchuk's case, his brand was built around his wine company. His passion both for the subject of wine and the company itself was what first inspired him to build upon his parents' business, and is what ultimately led to his rise in success today. Without this passion, Vaynerchuk would have never turned on his camera for his wine webcast, which launched him to become an internet personality. He also emphasizes the thrill and freedom of your passion becoming your brand. He says that there no longer has to be a difference between who you are and what you do. Developing your personal brand is key to monetizing your passion online, Vaynerchuk says. Without a brand, you will be unable to profit financially from your passion, as people will know who you are or what you are about, making them less likely to be drawn in by your content. Developing a brand can be a daunting task for some. The process is simple, but not easy, and requires hard work. Vaynerchuk soothes these worries by again claiming that passion is the key, saying that you may not have connections or an education or wealth, but with enough passion and sweat, you can make anything happen. Choose a medium to fit your personality to tell stories that others want to hear. The internet is as powerful as oxygen, but we have not seen its full capabilities. It's got a long way to go, and is going to morph and change and reveal all kinds of surprises. You've got to be prepared to evolve and adapt along with it. In his second lesson, Vaynerchuk begins to touch on the specifics of using today's technology and resources to build your brand. In today's world, there are any number of social media sites that you can use to build and grow your platform, and it is all about choosing the platform that is correct for you. Each platform has its own strengths and weaknesses, and the efficiency of each depends on the person using it. For example, if you're not well-spoken or comfortable in front of a camera, like Vaynerchuk is, you may not want to choose YouTube as your main platform. However, you may be a gifted writer, in which case a blogging site may be a better fit. If you're good with short-form content, Twitter might be a place for you. It is important to assess your own strengths and weaknesses and consider which platform will enable you to reach your goals. The second element of this lesson is about the stories that you tell. The main takeaway is to make your stories interesting. Make them grab the audience's attention and put as much passion into them as you can. When you begin to gain an audience, you can begin to discover what kinds of stories your audience wants to hear. Some may be more popular than others. It is your responsibility to figure out what content your audience wants and tailor the content to them. This is all part of building a community, and as Vaynerchuk says, building and sustaining community is a never-ending part of doing business. Even if it takes a while, always be authentic in your content. You can produce quality content, but in order to produce amazing content, authenticity is key. Without authenticity on your end, Vaynerchuk claims that you will never rise to success. When branding yourself, your audience will be able to see through you if you're inauthentic, and more importantly, you will not have the passion for your work that enables you to work long hours in order to achieve your goals. He believes that this authenticity must be present in every part of your work, saying that being authentic and being perceived as such by your audience relies on your ability to ensure that every decision that you make when it comes to your business is rooted in being true to yourself. Some people may struggle with authenticity due to insecurity about themselves. Vaynerchuk says that this is no excuse and re-emphasizes the importance of passion when it comes to branding yourself. He claims that no matter your specific abilities, your passion is what will carry you through the finish line, and that your passion is what will attract your audience to you in the first place. Even the dullest introvert has pizzazz when talking about something he is passionate about, Vaynerchuk says. Vaynerchuk himself can often come off as loud and to some people obnoxious, but he fully believes in being his authentic self at all times, and this quality has gained him a loyal audience. Work, work, work. Unlike many self-help books, Vaynerchuk emphasizes the importance of hard work. This, he claims, is why making your passion your work is so important. In order to be successful, you have to work and be willing to sacrifice. For anything less than a passion, it is difficult to put in the hours and effort required to reach that level of success. But when you work with your passion, he claims, it won't feel like working at all. Live your passion. What does that mean anyway? It means that when you get up from work every single morning, you are pumped because you get to talk about or work with or do the thing that interests you the most in the world. You don't live for vacations because you don't need a break from what you're doing. Working, playing, and relaxing are one and the same. You don't even pay attention to how many hours you're working because to you it's not really work. You're making money, but you do whatever it is that you're doing for free. While this book is all about monetizing your passion, Vaynerchuk does not actually measure success in terms of finances. He measures it in terms of happiness. He claims that if you are unhappy in what you're doing, you will never truly be successful. This is why he so emphasizes the importance of passion throughout his book, and he believes that working your passion is the only way to truly be happy and successful in your professional life. Overall, Vaynerchuk's book is well worth a read. If you're feeling unfulfilled in your professional life and are looking to increase your happiness and work for yourself, pick up a copy and get started today.